First minute of the game, Repulse will turn on somebody in Kitchen and ruin him. And 3 go down from Annex yet again, as the slaying power just seems to be too real here for Arsenal.
And this is just one of those maps that you go into this and say, God, please do not destroy my router, because that's kind of what's happening to Annex. They're just not getting any of these kills and not winning the gunfights, not necessarily because of gun skill, but also because they're always kind of pushed back. Once you've already gotten 4 down at once, it's really, really hard to make that comeback and actually get a decent positioning to where you'll have the advantage and you won't be just running into other people's pre-aim. So that is really hurting them right now. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. We're going to see Team Arsenal with a 16-point lead.
Well, check it out. Annex finally able to gather that C flag and that A flag, but as quickly as they gather it, that A flag will start to be lost. But all 4 players pushing up middle map and into bar, see if they can gather this B. Silent will get taken out there with a nice 2-piece coming from Nelson, who will also pick up Phobia, defending that B flag so well. Greasy trying to make a play on B. Let's see if he can find Nelson.
And smart plays coming out of Sprays here as he did neutralize C, jumped around the corner, got a just easy kill. Nelson, man, with the Bison, Sprays with an MTAR. It's just shutting it down. They are literally going around the map, running with their heads cut off, and getting trip caps, neutralizing the other team's flag, and just not letting them get a point. They're really just not. That player was selecting A. 3 players collapsed on him and took him out. Now B is actually going to finally be in control of Annex, but I guarantee you that's going to be Arsenal's in 2 seconds.
Nelson, 13-3. Sprays, 10-4. Absolutely outslaying. Nelson is melting all things. He might as well change his name to the sun, because Duff, man, likes terrible puns. But he's going to hit a specialist bonus here on a 7-point streak, and Sprays, after hitting his, will get taken out, or is on a 7-point streak as well. Nelson now on his specialist is virtually unstoppable, 15-3, as he picks up his 16th kill.
Oh my God, make it 17 low ammo scav pack. That is just a beast. 10 score streak for him. He does finally get taken out. I mean, quadruple positive with 3 caps. That right there is what you would expect from a player with amazing gun skill, amazing internet, and the hand of God to his, oh my, no, just no. Like, I don't even want to say this. I mean, Nelson is just absolutely ripping faces. 18-4. This is insane.
He's going to be spotted top hall, but that player will not be able to pick him up, and Nelson will be able to answer back and hop on this neutral C flag to gather. But B has been in their control the entire time. A minute left, and the score is now 76-32. Arsenal is trying a 100-point club, and they might be able to do it if they can keep these 2 flags, maybe if they can get a triple cap as well.
And right now, 20-4. That is 5 times 5, a 5.0 KD. That is insane coming out of Nelson. He's going to be nading B. Let's see if he can connect with that nade. There is going to be a hit marker going down there, so not really getting the kill, but actually getting a bad timing there as Greasy comes around the corner. Sprays and Repulse both on 7 score streaks as well. Sprays getting another kill, 16-8 there, and 87-41. No.
That's tough. That's a tough one to swallow. As time will start to dwindle down, and Arsenal will go up with a commanding lead here on the first side of Strike Zone Domination. Guys, this is our 4th map in this best of 7, where Arsenal is already up 3-0. And they're poised, really, to end this show match after the second side, as the final score will be 92-51. Your boys from Arsenal with a 41-point lead after the first side.
Every single member of Arsenal positive. 5 caps from Repulse, 5 from Sprays. Nelson 21-7 with 4 captures, and it's getting a tiny bit push in the end, but really they just had a terrible start, and it followed them to the middle of that game all the way till around 30 seconds left. So guys, really, I don't see Annex coming back at all unless we switch host and every member of Annex pulls out a Bison, and Team Arsenal have to pull out like shotguns that don't work.
It's that McDonald's internet. Yeah. It's that McDonald's internet.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, guys, we're heading into that 4-0 direction, and I hate to see that because it makes me sad. Really, it does. But
who is Asian?
John cries at night.
I think that's the coach.
No, Asian. Yo, you guys don't know who Asian is?
I don't know.
Yo,
Break it
Asian
down.
used to be the head of TEC, and back in the day, TEC won effort. They were ranked like 4th place in league play back when everyone was trying, back when Umbra and everyone else was trying to compete for champs. And
Nice.
Asian actually did very well, I think, at UMG St. Louis and things like that. He's been top 16 in numerous events, and actually was top 16 in MLG Dallas, where he destroyed my team and made me reconsider why I am a human being and live on this earth. It was not fun.
The only thing I can relate to is one time I was playing League Play in Black Ops 2 when I first started playing League Play, and I happened to get into a lobby where JCap and Nadeshot were on the enemy team.
Oh, no.
And ended up in one of Nadeshot's YouTube videos where he just went off with a sniper and a shotgun and ruined my team, including me. And I remember, and I knew who he was too. And I remember being so nervous. It was so funny. I was like shaking while I was playing because I was like, oh my God, I want to do so well. And then I just got absolutely crapped on by them. It was like a 6-1 victory. So,
Yo, that's pro syndrome, dude.
yeah, that is absolute pro syndrome. But it was around the time, it was funny. It was right before JCap got picked up by Optic, and then obviously he got released afterwards. But it was right before that. I remember thinking, I was like, that'd be cool if JCap moved over to Optic. And I think that,
The best second of
make his way
life.
back. Yeah. The quickest, none quicker than Parasite, though. But none quicker, actually, than 3 players going down from Annex, leaving Umbra last alive, and Arsenal looking to do the same thing they did on the first side here on Domination Strike Zone, as Umbra is trying to hop on this B flag, or this A flag. Let's see if they can capture something, because B quickly will come out of range, and a nade from Nelson will put A on the fritz as well.
Just no. 0-3 for Silent, 0-3 for Phobia, 0-1 for Umbra. The problem is they're only sending 1 guy to capture a flag, or 2 guys, and it's just not working out. They're getting taken out, as it seems like Team Arsenal is literally have like 7 players spawned in, and I hate that feeling, because when you're on a map like Strike Zone, it is such a map that depends on your team rotating that it really does feel like they're coming from every single angle. You'll get killed every single angle. When you spawn up, they're going to be a completely different spot, because every player on Arsenal is using lightweight or marathon, running around the map with those subs and just getting in the enemy face. So they're playing it very well and just not allowing any points. Already 22-6 with 1 minute and 20 seconds into the second side.
Nelson with the other 2-piece on A, then he'll go ahead and secure it. They've got the lead here, 23-7. Nelson, I want to point out, is he had 21 kills on the first side, on pace to drop a 40 bomb on this map, as he's got 8 already, 8-1 on a 4-point streak here. He's already got 29, threatening to drop this 30 bomb already, as he's got a player front pro shot finally going to take him out, as he will become a little bit overwhelmed here. But Repulse and Team Sprays are there to answer back. 33-12. We got 3 minutes left. Keep in mind, guys, they have a 41-point lead from the first side, so Annex needs to turn up, and they need to do it now with a triple cap.
So, guys, it is going to be impossible. Just impossible for Annex to do it, unless every member of Arsenal lags out and they get an MLG ref in here and say the host had wrong rules. So that's basically the only way they can win right now, as 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. This is just going to be really, how many kills can Nelson get? I think that's how it's going to go down. We got 21 on the first side. Now he's at 10 on this side, so 31 collectively. He's going to be searching for that 40 bomb. And guys, this has been a strange stream, because the first 2 maps were insanely close, and the next 2 were just completely off. So sorry to bring you guys a 4-0, but sometimes things like that happen. Either way, shout out to both teams for coming on and just really playing out of their minds.
Big shout out to Annex coming on last minute.
Yes.
Literal last minute here, as our scheduled team Triumph wasn't able to make it. But, you know, I want to point out, this was not by any means a blowout. S&D, or excuse me, Blitz Freight was literally the only map besides this map that really, really got out of hand. If Annex was able to pick up that first Dom, that first S&D, that was also close, I think we'd have a completely different game on our hands, and we'd be tied up 2-2 going into map number 5. It all just came down to the wire, unfortunately. Players couldn't go clutch it when they absolutely needed to, and it will be Arsenal that take the lead here and take the win, really, here on PA, brought to you by Frag Nation. So, guys, tweet out the stream. Don't go anywhere. We could, if we can hit 30 more viewers here, we got a giveaway coming at you guys, and that's going to be brought to you by Frag Nation. So let's get some more people in here to wrap up our post show. That way we can reward you guys for supporting both these two teams, PA as well as Frag Nation and Product Esports.
And guys, also huge shout out to my love of my life, the people, or the actual thing I think I'm going to marry eventually, which is Honey Badger, guys. Go to drinkfearless.com. Use the code PAEsports. Seriously, it saved me tonight. I mean, I had, I think, 2 hours of sleep last night, and then today I was about to fall asleep and completely miss casting the show match. I took just a little bit of Honey Badger, and I was on that grind, guys. It seriously has zero crash and gives you the energy you need. I actually have never had a side effect ever with it. It has been my savior for AP exams, for all these things, for studying, and especially for gaming, guys. Go check them out, drinkhoneybadger.com. Use the code PAEsports, save you 20% off plus free shipping. And guys, for $32 for a tub, it is worth every single penny. I just absolutely fell in love with them at UMG Dallas, and they are an incredible company, guys. Drinkhoneybadger.com. Code is PAEsports.
Make sure you check them out, and make sure you show some loves to these two teams, specifically to Arsenal, who unfortunately does not have a Twitter, so we can't shout them out, but they absolutely went big tonight, especially led by that guy Nelson, who did in fact drop a 40 bomb on this map with 19 and 9 here, 21, I believe, and 8 on that first side. So leading the squad, Arsenal, excuse me, will absolutely dominate here in Strike Zone, and they'll dominate the series 4-0 up against Team Annex, who, again, big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for coming on to the show and giving us an honestly, it was a very entertaining match. Unfortunately, it had to end so abruptly. But, guys, stick around. John, what's up, my man?
Yeah, I don't know. 4-0 there, guys. Apologize about that, but like, you know, these guys are saying, shout out to both teams. Didn't hit the 140. I mean, we can give it a couple minutes while we just shout out some sponsors, and just basically, guys, if you're looking to bring your team on the show match, that's the most important thing. We're trying to expose your team in the amateur community. Bring them on the show match. Literally, guys, sponsors jump in here pretty much every show match. You got Frag Nation in here now, Gamer's Edge, Honey Badger, Opponentware, Avenger controllers, like literally sponsors that have sponsored teams before in the community. So make sure you guys are signing up. pa-gaming.net is the current website. It's going to be updating here pretty soon. But shout out to you two guys, man. Duff and Putrid for making the show happen, doing the casting for us. And like I said, unfortunately, no giveaway. We didn't hit the 140 for Frag Nation, but we're back again, guys, Friday night. We're taking it easy this week, guys. Not going every day like we have been for the past month, but we're going to switch it up, turn up the gear next week, and go Monday through Friday. But, Duff, I don't know, man. It wasn't a good show match tonight. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, it was decent. It was decent. I personally liked it. I think it was actually pretty fast-paced and pretty intense in the first two maps, but it did teeter off in the end. But, guys, can I make a quick shout-out? Because my bro from back in the day, MW3, grinding dubs on Modern Warfare 3. One of the only players that I've just never had a problem with, and one of the most chill dudes in the community, and most overlooked. Guys, go check him out at XBLC_DMods. That is DEMODZ. He's an incredible player, and he can leg press 900 pounds or something like that. Like, what is that? That's like superhuman.
For legs.
What the heck is that? I mean, actually.
Hey, you know, that's a lot of weight, man. 900 pounds, guys. But for you new followers, Reflex108, Argo for following the stream, Ecstasy, appreciate the follow, and Connor as well for hitting that follow button, guys. Literally live Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Times. Back again Friday night, not tomorrow, but Friday night. With Duff. I think Duff's coming back on Friday night, so make sure you guys are checking that day out. But we're out of here. We're out of here. That's gonna do it for us, guys. No giveaway tonight, unfortunately. But have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in.
DrinkHoneyBadger.com.
Honeybadger.com. My man Duff's also streaming, guys. Make sure you're heading over there to check him out. Have a great night. Peace.
Good night, guys.
Peace, Buckries.
Tell me what